Alrighty, hello everybody, welcome to this video. Thank you very much for clicking on it, I really appreciate it. Today, we have a little bit of a channel update to do. It's been a long ass time since I last felt the need to do a video like this. Genuinely can't even remember the last time I did it. I think I've only done it once before. Maybe twice, I don't know. But anyway, we're here, I got some things to talk about. I did update a little bit on my post tab, and I've obviously been keeping Patreon updated, so if you've seen anything to do with that, then a lot of what I'm going to say will already be at least somewhat familiar to you, but I know that not a lot of people are going to see those things, especially not the post tab, so I figured, let me just make a video, let me update you all on what's been going on, and then give you a little bit of an idea of what's coming up, because it's gonna be fun. Anyway, so obviously it's been pretty damn quiet here on YouTube for a few weeks. I think the last video I posted was the Hannah music video, right? Which was like right at the start of February. So it's been a bit quiet. Let me explain. At the very end of January, I had a bit of an unfortunate moment where the site that I was using to host all of my Patreon content, my account got locked, and I was like, oh no, that's not good, because with my account getting locked, it meant all of the links to all of those videos suddenly didn't work. Now I've reached out, and I was like, hey, what's going on? And they fixed it. I was like, great. It took a little bit, but they fixed it. I got my account back, but then 24 hours later, literally 24 hours later, it was locked again, and I got an email basically saying that some of my content was in breach of like a copyright clause in their terms and conditions, which I think they'd recently changed their terms and conditions, and I just missed it, which, you know, that's on me, whatever. And yeah, my account was gone, and all that content was seemingly gone. We're talking 5.5 years worth of Patreon content just disappeared. And before anyone says anything, yes, I know I should have kept it backed up in a different place, but you know what? I got comfortable, I got cocky. We learn from our mistakes, we move on. Just before anyone says anything. I know. I know. But anyway, so all of that content was lost, and I spent a couple of days being a bit miserable about it and grieving, and then I was like, okay, let's make a plan, because we can't just wallow in this nonsense. So I made a plan to, you know, rewatch some things and do all of this sort of stuff and just move on. And then, I get an email from a viewer who basically said, hey, it's not much, but I have some of your videos like downloaded and saved. Do you want me to send them to you? And I was like, hell yeah, thank you very much. That's amazing. So I got that. And then I got a message from someone else saying, hey, I think I might have found a way for you to download your videos from the site that you were using the like page source code. And I was like, tell me more. Cool, let's do it. Great. So we had that, and then someone else got in touch. It's like, hey, similar thing, but now you can download them in the original definition. Like, it wasn't quite HD, it was like 720 or whatever, but you can download them in that rather than the like 360p that it was before. And also, I've coded you a little program so that you can mass download rather than doing everything one link at a time. And I was like, freaking incredible. I have such an incredible community. You guys just saved my ass. So yeah, I've spent the last like week-ish just in the trenches, bulk downloading all of my content from the last 5 years, or at least the vast majority. There are some things that, you know, are just forever gone, and there are some things that I'm just going to leave in the past because I don't feel the need to re-download and re-upload them, to be quite honest. But the vast majority, I have spent the last week downloading, organizing, backing up, and I've started re-uploading and reposting some things, and I'm getting into the swing of that. As we speak, I am literally downloading the last batch of links. It's going to take a minute because it's quite a big batch, but it's the last batch, and then I'll just be focusing on re-uploading and reposting. So, safe to say, February has been a bit of a roller coaster. It's been a bit crazy, it's been a bit intense, but that's why things have been so like dead here on YouTube, because I've just had to put all of my focus on sorting this out, on getting Patreon organized and like deleting all of the old posts because now those links don't work, and reorganizing and just getting everything together. So I haven't had the brain space basically to deal with YouTube stuff. To be quite honest, I apologize for that. It is what it is. I hope you guys can understand. But now we are in a position where I can actually start getting back to things. I have started posting again on Patreon now. I started yesterday. It's been great. I will be starting to post on YouTube again from Monday. I was gonna post some reactions today, but I'm still kind of recovering from the sheer stress and overwhelm of the last few weeks. So I was like, you know what? Let me let me ease into it. Let me do some Patreon reactions and we'll ease into the YouTube reactions. It'll be fine. So next week we'll be starting back with YouTube reactions, and I'm going to spend the first week or so, depending on how productive I'm able to be, just catching up on a whole lot of stuff that I've missed, because I know I have missed a lot of stuff. I feel like everyone and their mother has come back in February. It's been kind of a crazy month. Like a lot of new releases, a lot of like just fun little bits of content that I want to check out. So I'm going to spend some time catching up on that, and then moving forward, I just want to continue keeping up with new releases, but I also want to start actually properly actively diving into new artists from around the world. There's a lot of like P-pop artists I want to check out. I want to check out some T-pop artists, you know. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of fun stuff that I really want to dive into. So yeah, once I've caught up a little bit on the backlog that I have, we're gonna start branching out into some more. Don't worry, I'm not gonna forget all of the artists that I already love and I'm already reacting to, but yeah, I just want to branch out a little bit more, because that's like some of the most fun I have with this channel is just being able to discover new artists. So I want to make a concerted effort in doing more of that. So yeah, that's my YouTube plans. Pretty simple, pretty standard. For Patreon, for those of you that are not on Patreon currently, but are maybe interested, I will link below our current schedule post. It's free for everyone to watch. You don't have to be a member to watch, to see. You don't have to be a member to see the post. You can look at it. You can see what our current schedule is looking like for the next few weeks. And if you're interested, feel free. If not, it's chill. You do not have to sign up to Patreon. It's all good. But we're having some fun, and I am very excited to be back with more content. And obviously, over these next few weeks, I'm going to be reposting older stuff as and when I can upload it, because Lord knows uploading takes a really long time, especially when it's 5 years worth of content. So, as an example, I've re-uploaded all of my GL reactions and all my K-drama reactions. I've done that. I've done I'm focusing at the moment on the three most viewed, most popular K-pop reactions are for Le Seraphim, Twice, and Triple S on Patreon. So I'm focusing on re-uploading that stuff first, and then we'll just bit by bit just start making our way through everything else. So yeah, I've got my schedule. I'm going to be keeping up with that, and then bit by bit I'll be re-uploading other stuff. So if you were on Patreon and maybe left because of that lost content, which is totally chill, I don't blame you. I would do the same thing if I were in your position, to be quite honest. Good news. Good news, chances are the content you've been waiting for is coming back. Just bear with me a little bit. It might take me a little while to get it all uploaded, but it'll get there. So that's fun, that's good. With regards to Twitch, I did have this whole plan when the content was all completely lost. I was like, okay, well, we're going to do streams, we're going to rewatch some content, it's going to be a great time, we'll do some like marathons of stuff, it'll be super fun. And now I'm like, well, I don't need to do that now, so what next? And I think just while I have everything going on with the re-uploads and everything like that, I think I'm just gonna We're just gonna step back from Twitch for now. I really want at some point at some point in the hopefully not too distant future to like properly get into a routine and a schedule with Twitch, because I do really enjoy doing those streams with you guys. It's just like I feel like every time I start to, something happens, something gets in the way, and I have to like take a step back. So for now, we'll just say no Twitch streams for the time being, but hopefully, you know, once I've gotten through a good amount of these re-uploads, hopefully I can maybe get back to that, because it is a really fun way to get through a lot of content that I otherwise would either not react to at all, or it would take me a really, 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 really long time to get to, you know? So yeah, we'll get there, just not right now. I think that is everything that I need to talk about. I've covered YouTube, I've covered Patreon, I've covered Twitch, I've explained what's been going on. Yeah, I think that's everything that I need to talk about. This actually was a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be, but that's more because I do like to ramble, so I kind of expected this might end up like a 20-minute video, but look at me. Look at me being restrained. Anyway, so that's my update. That's what's been going on. It's been a lot, but you know, it's looking up. It's looking up. Meanwhile, I've had various stressful things happening in my personal life as well that just added to everything. It's been a really bizarre month, but the month is almost done. The worst is almost over, and now we can move on to brighter and better things, hopefully. So long as we don't think too much about the state of the rest of the world. But that's a whole other thing. Anyway, I'm going to end this one here now. Thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you to everyone on Patreon that helped me out with all of this stuff. You guys are incredible. I love you so much. I nearly cried. There was like 3 separate times during this whole situation where I was like, I love you guys so much. I just want to start crying. Like it was real close. But yeah, just thank you guys so much. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for bearing with me. We're doing good now. Let's get it done. Hell yeah. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.